Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan with a Bethesda news update. And if you love Bethesda and you're not a subscriber yet to the KingFanMan channel, why not? I talk about Bethesda games all the time on this channel, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell too, so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Today we learned that Deathloop, Arcane Studios' brand new game, is going to be delayed until the second quarter of 2021. It was scheduled to come out this December, but now they have delayed it for unknown reasons. We do not know if this is due to the pandemic, if it's due to technical issues, or for marketing reasons. We will get into some of this later in the video. Arcane Studios, of course, are the developers of the great series Dishonored and Prey. If you've never played any of Arcane Studios' games, you are really missing out. Now, with all that said, as I said in the beginning, their current game that they're working on is Deathloop. And as I have been bringing up in the KingCast, many of my subscribers have not even heard of this game. Well, whose fault is that? I guess it would be the marketing department at Bethesda, because this comes from the same studio that made Dishonored. Most people have heard of Dishonored. It sold great. But then as you back up and look at the last few games of Bethesda Softworks, as I mentioned Prey, it didn't do as well. It was just as good of a game as Dishonored. Was it the game's fault that it didn't sell well? Maybe it was the genre. Maybe people didn't want a space game. Or was it a marketing problem? Now, this video is not going to be all about marketing, but maybe it is. Deathloop was set to release this December, yet here we are on a Bethesda channel, and most of my subscribers had never heard of Deathloop. There is a problem. So obviously I think Bethesda did the right thing here in delaying this game. Now, is it only for marketing that they delayed it? That we don't know. Is there problems with the game? Maybe they need to do more tweaking on this game to make it better. But it is easy to see, as we just went through QuakeCon, we didn't hear anything hardly about Deathloop. The devs did talk about it briefly, and this is what they had to say.
Such an honor to be following Shinji Mikami.
But we're also honored to be addressing all of you at QuakeCon.
Like our friends at Tango, Arcane released our first gameplay trailer for Deathloop in June at the PS5 Future of Gaming event.
We were energized by all your heartwarming positive feedback. Let's recap what we can share with you about our game.
We introduced you to Colt, a soldier trapped in a time loop on the island of Black Reef, hunted by everyone, forced to relive the same day over and over again. In order to free himself from this cycle of madness, Colt must kill 8 powerful visionaries before midnight. But they are scattered across the island, and their schedules don't seem to line up in a way that would make it possible. And this is where you come in. You get to decide how to solve what we like to call a reverse murder puzzle. Figure out your target's plans, decide how and when to exploit them, how to go loud or to go stealthy, what passes to take. And each time the cycle resets, you'll be stronger, wiser, closer to solving the mysteries of the island, and finally, breaking the loop.
But watch your back. Juliana, one of your targets, is a rival assassin. Her sole purpose is to sow chaos in your carefully laid plans. Sounds exciting? Well, if you feel like being the villain, you can step in her sneakers and control her in another player's game to create memorable duels and skirmishes.
Whether you decide to break the loop as Colt in the campaign or become a villain in other players' games as Juliana, you'll choose your tactics, your weapons, your abilities, and tailor your own approach and playstyle. Now, let's talk about the world, and more precisely, Black Reef, as the island itself is a character, and everything you see contributes to the game and the story in Deathloop.
First, take a northern island with a mysterious fishing town, completely isolated from the world. Spice that up with 60s-inspired pop art. and use it as a backdrop for a wild, crazy, never-ending party. Then, you'll get an idea of the world that Arcane Lyon's art team is building for you.
And because Deathloop is supercharged by the power of the PlayStation 5, you can expect a feast for the senses. Smooth frame rate, 4K and HDR support, and we are also utilizing DualSense controller features like haptic feedback and adaptive triggers to immerse you in first-person shooter gameplay.
I'm sure you're eager to see more of Deathloop. Don't worry, we'll be satisfying your curiosity very soon.
Allez, au revoir et merci beaucoup.
So that was less than a month ago at QuakeCon. They said nothing about it. It was still scheduled for December at that point. Now we get a statement that says we have made the decision to move the launch date of Deathloop to Q2 2021. Our ambition for Deathloop is to deliver a signature Arcane game that takes you to never-before-seen places in a stylish new world. At the same time, the health and safety of everyone at Arcane Line remains our top priority. As we've adjusted to work from home, we found that delivering this new and exciting experience at the polish and quality level that defines both an Arcane game and a true next-gen experience is taking longer than normal. This extra time will allow our team to bring Deathloop's world to life with as much character and fun as you've come to expect from our team. While we know this is the right decision for Deathloop, we share your disappointment and apologize for making you wait even longer. Thank you for your support and excitement. Your positive feedback has helped fuel us as we continue to work from the confines of our homes. We cannot wait to share more details about Deathloop with you, so keep your eyes open for our next update coming soon. Now, I know this pandemic that we're in has messed up a lot. These guys and gals are working from home, so let's cut them a little bit of a break. That has made the situation very hard on them. So if they need a little bit more time to get this game right, certainly let's give it to them. But again, also, let's look at the marketing of this. If this game is going to be a success at all, they're really going to have to ramp up the marketing of this game, because it does not have the name of, say, a Fallout or an Elder Scrolls. This is a brand new IP, and it's not coming from a Bethesda game studios. It is coming from Arcane. So it's a brand new IP. The marketing really needs to get behind it. So I really hope this game succeeds. I love Arcane Studio. I'm going to give this game a chance. I hope you guys give this game a chance. Now they've delayed this game until Q2. I hope they get it right. I hope they get the marketing right. All we can do is wait and see. Well, guys, now you have the information. Now you have heard about Deathloop. You've seen the trailers. You've heard from the devs. You tell me what you think about it down in the comments below. I am the KingFanMan. Y'all check out my links down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.